Hello, welcome to the weather for the week ahead from the Met Office. The first full week of June, and most of us will continue to see a fair bit of blue sky. Yes, the weather's generally set fair. It won't be as hot as it has been over recent days. The nights in particular will be a little cooler and more comfortable. Most places, though, will continue to see some sunny spells. Often, though, some of the coasts, especially in the east, will be quite cloudy. And although the next couple of days generally look dry, by the end of the week we may well start to see the heat building, humidity building and the threat of downpours across the south. But that's all to come later in the week. One or two showers around on Monday, but generally the pressure pattern is set with high pressure set to dominate. It's mostly sitting to the north of the UK, and as we run through the entire week, well, just watch as that high pressure continues to sit close by to the UK. Further south, we will start to see, as I say, the heat and humidity building and bringing the threat of thunderstorms returning. But for a good part of the week, as I say, it's going to be dry and fine. There will be a lot of cloud around, especially across the east. It'll be quite a grey start to Tuesday too, but I'm hopeful that for many inland areas, the cloud will melt away and break up. We'll see some sunny spells. Chance of some thundery showers across the Channel Isles, maybe in the west of Northern Ireland too. Parts of the east coast will stay a little bit misty and murky with the breeze coming in from the North Sea, and that will peg the temperatures back along that east coast too. Elsewhere, where we see the sunshine, well, it won't be as hot as it has been over recent days, but we should still reach pleasantly into the high teens, low 20s. It will be that much cooler, though, on that North Sea coast. Now, as we go into Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, it will turn quite a bit cooler, quite a fresh night. So a bit chilly, perhaps first thing on Wednesday morning, but by and large, another fine day. Again, it could just be a little bit grey in the east, and there might even be the odd spot of drizzle. Again, the Channel Isles threatened by thunderstorms. But for most places, Wednesday looks dry and fine with sunny spells and temperatures, again, high teens or low 20s. But again, if that cloud sticks on the east coast, we're only looking at mid-teens at best. As we look forward to the middle part of the week, well, little will have changed. Still got high pressure dominating to the north of the UK. The breeze, therefore, still coming in from the North Sea, so it will be a little bit cooler on those eastern coasts and potentially also a little bit cloudier. By Thursday, though, the heat and humidity building further south, and there is an increasing chance of starting to see some thunderstorms breaking out across the Channel Isles, but also across the southeast of the mainland too. They'll be hit and miss, but like last week, they could by this stage turn out to be quite powerful, quite energetic as the heat starts to build and temperatures get back into the mid-20s. We may also by Thursday start to see a few more showers breaking out over the highlands. But again, for the majority, much of the day looks dry and fine. And it's a similar story on Friday, a greater risk of more showers across Scotland perhaps, and a greater threat of heavy showers across the south. Again, too early to say exactly where. They will be hit and miss, but some places could again see torrential downpours because the heat and humidity is building with temperatures again across the south back more widely into the mid-20s. Again, the beaches will be a little bit cooler, a bit more comfortable with sea breezes and especially parts of the east, which may still at this stage be rather misty and murky. High pressure is still in control as we go into next weekend, but it's quite a flabby area of high pressure. There's not a lot of isobars around. It's quite a weak area of high pressure. So again, with the heat and humidity building in the south, that is where we're most likely to see the risk of thunderstorms. But for most places at the moment, still a long way off. Obviously, we'll firm up details over the next few days. It looks at the moment as if there'll still be a fair bit of fine weather around this weekend. Warm and humid for many, cooler and more comfortable by the coast, but a greater risk of seeing more of those thunderstorms. If we start to see thunderstorms, we may well have to issue further weather warnings. You can keep up to date with those on the Met Office website or follow us on social media.